'Tis enough to make camp only when the need arises.
Excellent. Just what I was hoping for.
Oh, you've come to a dangerous place. Scaly beasts make this their den. We've been dispatched to cull them. A small force ventured inside, though I've seen neither hide nor hair of them since. Seems the battle is hard won. I'll not stop you if you wish to explore, but don't look for my aid if aught goes awry.
Tis hard to find my footing in this darkness.
Fine. There's a haze over my eyes. Can anyone hear me? We need help. I don't want to fall here.
Gah! Damn blizzard! Is this where I'm to draw my last? Unson it!
Here! Strike with lightning on the side.
Great things have been felt, that. Perhaps a few more for good measure.
Ensure your next attack is no less perfect.
I am in your debts.
If we mastered that attack, we would be invincible.
I am saved.
Now seems my time to store your belongings, Master.
Let's see. What can we
without.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the
Our task is complete.
You're not one of ours. Have you come to save us? Forgive me. I cannot seem to walk of my own accord just now. Would you aid me in reaching the entrance?
Keep your ears pricked. Our foes might betray themselves with the slightest sound.
Pray. Speak up should you notice aught amiss.
This obstacle shan't get the better of us. But must be a way to remove it.
If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. Might I be of assistance?
You went in there to save my fellow soldiers. Well now, I underestimated you, friend. I shall send word of your deeds to the captain. You've done well this day. I thank you. We'll see to the rest of this mess. You need not trouble yourself further.
Hold, sir.
I'd rethink pressing onward if I were you. The village is crawling with Saurians. Forgive me. I didn't mean to startle you. I used to call this place home, you see, in times more peaceful. You're the Arisen, are you? Well, that's something. We were hoping to reclaim our village. But it doesn't seem we'll have much luck. We fled when the dragon attacked some days past, thinking we'd return once the baleful thing was gone. Easier said than done, clearly. In our absence, a bask of Saurians have made our homes their own. What are we to do? The guards not like to send soldiers all the way out here. But mayhap they needn't at all. You are the Arisen, aye? Could we trouble you to aid us in our hour of need? Please, sir, do something, anything about the Saurians infesting our village.
You ought not to go charging off alone.
Don't be such a worry, Wolves.
I guard you lightning spans. Well done. Fall back, and I will heal you with my magics. Wait right there.
Is the deed done, good Arisen? Oh, thank you. Thank you. We shall all be able to return to our homes at last. I dare say we'll have this place. I cannot thank you enough. Long will you be. If you happen to pass by, I should like for you to see this place as 'twas afore the dragon's attack. For your sake as well as ours.
I like to come here when I need a minute to...
Welcome, sir. Doubly so if you're here to buy. Hope to see you again.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
Tis a fair reward. We cannot complain.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
One can see far to the distance from here.
Perhaps we might take a moment to savour the scene.
Right you are.
here's a surprise.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught.
Ah, I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
A solitary shard is good for little. We need to seek out... More of these if this to be of use.
We must take care not to throw it away by mistake.
Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Well met. Looking to make a purchase? Much obliged, sir.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch in my... case. Perhaps this will seem of little consequence.
In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it.
If we gather too much, our packs will grow heavy, but... Oh, what's a bit of extra weight?
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon. But at least it's like we must allow ourselves to become committed. Take each trial as...
Come to think of it, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I serve preferred to have each suited for our allies.
Fascinating. I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics. on your side. I shan't allow any further harm to come to me. Nicely done.
Perhaps you'd like to take care of the remainder.
Well said. Aught fell from the beast. As it breathed its last.
Report a successful hunt.
Well said.
Look there. Methinks I spy aught of use.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
Oh dear. What am I to do? I'm not sure what to do with myself today.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Have you a moment to speak?
Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You've done a fine job culling those monsters, Your Majesty. 'Tis common knowledge among the people that 'twas you who delivered them from danger. The number of those who seek out this tavern in the hope of an audience with the Arisen grows by the day. Should you continue to display such valor, the day will soon come when Disa can no longer deny your presence. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. 'Tis a symbol of my own gratitude.
Well done, Master. By your efforts, our task is complete.
Indeed. You've culled more than your fair share of monsters. I expect tales of your valor will soon be told in taverns.
Splendid.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Disa's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you, yet I fear we have few other options. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore now, though I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper of her plots. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim. As of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to Your Majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Disa demanded Waldar amend the Code of Vermont to her own benefit, and many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, he now sits in a cell beneath the palace. Our laws dictate that Your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for Your Majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release? I prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, take this. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee be cautious, Your Majesty. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's. For some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds. But as I hear it, he is now well enough to walk unaided. And so, in honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerade in the palace of late. The false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. Even the matter from where he hails remains a mystery. But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind the mask. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. I shall have them ease security. So pray, slip into the venue through whatever opening presents itself. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Few will think to be wary if they believe you a fellow masquerader. Here, this should suffice to help you blend in. Take care, Your Majesty. Ah, there is one other thing. Masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other revelers.
Oh, what does this say?
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim, while examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds. I made a curious discovery. For some time now, it seems, she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet crown flower. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be Arisen, appeared on the scene. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself. Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermund. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that Your Majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins. I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of the false sovereign is the key to unraveling Deeza's scheme and securing your enthronement.
Whatever am I to do?